In a world where the US dollar has reigned supreme for decades, a mysterious banknote has recently surfaced, raising eyebrows and sparking heated debates. This isn't just any banknote, it's one that some claim could symbolize a bold financial move by the BRICS nations to challenge the dollar's dominance. As this story unfolds, we are left with many questions. Could this new banknote signal the beginning of the end for the dollar? How would such a shift impact the global economy? And what does this mean for the future of international trade and finance? To understand the significance of the BRICS banknote, we need to first understand the BRICS alliance itself. BRICS stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These 5 countries have, over the last few decades, positioned themselves as major players in the world economy, forming an alliance that seeks to reshape the financial and political landscape. Initially, BRICS was an economic concept, but it has become a serious political coalition with a vision to challenge Western-dominated institutions like the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. This push for financial independence has only accelerated as BRICS seeks to create alternative systems and currency arrangements that bypass the US dollar. For nearly 80 years, the US dollar has held a special status as the world's primary reserve currency. Following World War II, the Bretton Woods Agreement of 1944 made the dollar the standard by which most global currencies were measured. This dominance meant that the dollar became the foundation of the global economy, used in nearly every major international transaction. But over the last few decades, we've seen the dollar's grip on global finance start to slip. So, what's causing the dollar to lose its footing? Economic instability, fluctuating US policies, and increasing debt have contributed to a gradual shift away from the dollar. Meanwhile, countries like Russia and China have called for alternatives, with the idea that relying too heavily on one currency poses risks. Enter the mysterious BRICS banknote. Recently, images and reports of a possible BRICS currency note have surfaced. Some speculate it's more than just a symbol. It could represent a bold move by BRICS to challenge the dollar by launching a new currency. So, what exactly do we know about this banknote, and why is it causing such a stir? While official details are still sparse, many believe the banknote could be a part of a larger plan to launch a BRICS currency. Such a currency could be backed by a basket of resources, like gold or other commodities, giving it a stable foundation and making it an attractive alternative to the dollar. Since the first images of this banknote surfaced, reactions from around the world have varied widely. Financial experts, government officials, and even the general public are split. Some see this as a potential threat to the dollar, while others view it as a bold but ultimately symbolic move that won't shift the balance anytime soon. Some economists argue that the BRICS currency might work well within BRICS countries, but it will take much longer for it to be accepted on the global stage. However, others believe this banknote is just the beginning of a new wave of financial strategies aimed at diminishing the dollar's power. So, what might the future hold? Let's look at a few scenarios. First, we have the multipolar currency world. In this future, the dollar would be just one of several major currencies used in international trade. In such a world, the dollar's influence would decrease, making room for the BRICS currency alongside the euro, the yuan, and other regional currencies. A second scenario envisions the dollar's partial or significant decline, with the BRICS currency gaining popularity across developing economies. This would create new financial alliances and could disrupt current trade routes, impacting the economies of countries tied closely to the dollar. And finally, the least likely but still possible scenario is a direct clash over currency dominance, where the US and BRICS economies would compete to set global financial standards. While this might lead to more innovation, it could also lead to increased market volatility and tension between major economies. While the future remains uncertain, one thing is clear: this mysterious BRICS banknote has ignited a conversation about the dollar's place in the world. Will BRICS nations truly create a viable alternative, or will this be just another attempt in the long history of challenging the dollar's dominance? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and let us know in the comments your thoughts on this potential game changer for the global economy. Could this be the beginning of the end for the dollar?